Welcome back. Well, we know this has been a frustrating year for many Hoosiers when it comes to the IRS. Many of you complained about not being able to get through on the phones, delays in getting your federal stimulus checks and tax refunds, as well as scams.
And so the Rebound Indiana is WRTV's commitment every single day to help you get back on your feet and through this pandemic. WRTV Investigates Kara Kenny took your questions and your concerns directly to the Internal Revenue Service.
At the beginning of the pandemic, the IRS shut down many of its call centers and paper processing centers, leaving a backlog and many Hoosiers frustrated.
I can't get any information.
Doretta New of Indianapolis filed her taxes via mail on March 11th. Doretta waited and waited to get her federal refund and her stimulus check. She couldn't get a hold of a live person at the IRS.
I don't even know if they have it. I'm to the point where should I remail a copy of it? You know, how long am I going to have to wait? Are they not working?
Doretta's tax return was likely stuck sitting at a paper processing center that was shut down because of the pandemic. She finally got her tax refund and stimulus check 3 months later in June.
Were those times acceptable, and what is being done for the future?
Remember, most people, over 160 million Americans, receive their economic impact payment either through direct deposit, a debit card, or a check. Most of it was direct deposit and done quickly over the course of a couple weeks. That's a monumental effort that we were able to accomplish.
We took your concerns to Luis Garcia, an IRS spokesperson for the Midwest region.
Can you tell us what's being done to address that?
He told us they have as many people working from home as possible.
We do have a backlog. We've been working through it as we can, but remember, we're at limited capacity in terms of what we can physically do. The call centers, the big mail processing facilities, those are really not at the full capacity that we'd like them to be, but we're adhering to the laws in the states that we operate.
A few million Americans still have not received their stimulus checks, but mostly people who don't normally file taxes. If you missed yours, you can still get your money when you file your taxes in 2021.
It will be based on your 2020 tax status. So
some Hoosiers received stimulus checks for their deceased family members, like Jay Tilden in Beech Grove.
So I was surprised and immediately thought about how this was something that potentially was fraud.
An independent watchdog report says the Treasury and IRS sent almost 1.1 million payments totaling nearly 1.4 billion to deceased individuals.
Has that been rectified?
Well, remember, some people, when they receive checks for somebody who's deceased, that deceased person, or their estate, I should say, is legitimately eligible for that payment.
WRTV Investigates has also warned you about scams in which criminals pose as the IRS, usually via phone or text message.
Be very careful. Remember, IRS isn't going to text you. We're not going to send you a direct message via social media.
And remember, the IRS will never threaten you or demand payment by a particular method like gift cards. The IRS will usually send you a letter in the mail. As of May, the IRS added more than 3,000 phone operators to help answer calls, but they encourage you to search irs.gov first.
If you call us, please be patient. Understand that we're not working anywhere near the capacity we want to be. We absolutely want to be the sort of agency that picks up on the first ring. Unfortunately, we're not able to do that at this time.
As of now, Congress has not approved a second round of stimulus checks. So if you get a text or an email about that, delete it. It's a scam. Working for you, Kara Kenny, WRTV.